Yes.
No, this is the same caveat and trope that Congress brings about every time. Kamruji, please 1 second. Yes, granted, the emergency happened more than 40 years ago. The fact of the matter.
Before I even start my argument, you
No, he's just adding a point, sir. Then you'll have all the time to respond.
Sir, Kamruji, please.
Given him the time to rebut. I know people of this country know what Anand Ranganathan
let him quickly add a point, sir. Then you respond to it. Just 1 minute. One person at a time, all faders down. Dr. Ranganathan, quickly make your point.
Yes, for them to say that, look, people, most of the generation right now does not even remember emergency, then why does Congress keep saying that Congress is the party of freedom struggle? Were we born during the freedom struggle? What kind of logic is this? And secondly, in the last 10 years, 15 years, including the 10 years where the Congress was in power in center, there have been more than 75 instances of blatant stomping on freedom of speech, including two weeks ago when Ajeet Bharti, a journalist, an FIR was filed against him for merely repeating what a congressman said about another congressman. Congress filed an FIR in Congress ruled state Karnataka. The police left everything out there, came all the way to Noida to arrest Ajeet Bharti. Thankfully, Yogi Adityanath and his machinery intervened. Even without any notice, these people are doing these draconian things. And Mr. Kamruji has the gumption to say that Congress is now not the same as emergency.
No, Mr. Chaudhary is not done. He is not done. Mr. Chaudhary, make your point, sir.
The point here, Pranesh, I want to just highlight out here is that we all have gone through the ups and downs in the last 75 years in building our great nation that we are out here. Here, always a consultative process was there. 1975 was a very dark chapter in our Indian democracy. It's no doubt, as a congressman, I can feel the pain of people who have suffered during those days. But Congress has subsequently lost the elections. We have course corrected. Right now, we are on the midst of an undeclared emergency. You expel 146.
So how is it undeclared emergency? Let me bring in Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma. How is this undeclared emergency?
That's what I'm...
Sanju Verma now responding to you. Faders down one person at a time. Yes, Sanju Verma.
Pranesh, first and foremost, many congratulations on your first day on India Upfront. I hope you have a great stint and all the very best. Let me now come to the more serious debate because this is a feisty one. First and foremost, let me take down this entire narrative. Democracy खतरे में है. नरेंद्र मोदी के तहत लोकतंत्र खतरे में है, संविधान खतरे में है. I always support and endorse my arguments with hard data and not rhetoric. तो पहले ध्यान से सुनिए. And these are data points which are available in public domain. ये संजू वर्मा या बीजेपी का data point नहीं है. 17 times Nehru changed the constitution. 31 times Nehru's daughter Indira Gandhi changed the constitution. 11 times Indira Gandhi's son Rajiv Gandhi changed the constitution. And 8 times Rajiv Gandhi's confidant and Rahul Gandhi's confidant Manmohan Singh changed the constitution. When the government was actually run by Manmohan Singh, but the power vested in the proxy government run by Sonia Gandhi. This is the first point. Second point, these people say, oh, कितनी बार ऑर्डिनेंस के द्वारा बिल लाए गए हैं मोदी सरकार के तहत. Second data point, in the first 67 years of post-independent India, Pranesh, 54 years the Congress was in power. And I just got the data. On 568 occasions, the ordinance route was used to make laws and enact acts of parliament, which means every single year, almost 11 ordinances were passed so that they could become laws in the 54 years that the Congress was in power in the first 67 years of post-independent India. My third point, Narendra Modi is the first Prime Minister in 62 years since 1962 to take charge for the third time running. Nehru to pehli baar elected nahi, selected Prime Minister the. 14 members of the Congress Working Committee passed a resolution wanting Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel as the leader, whereas only 2 wanted Nehru. But we know why Nehru was selected and not Vallabhbhai Patel. That is a different discussion for another day. But the fourth point, as Mr. Ranganathan pointed, the first amendment by Nehru in 1951-52 to curb free speech, passed by Nehru. The 42nd amendment by Indira Gandhi to curb the power of judicial review of courts. Again, it was the Congress leader Indira Gandhi who did that. 1975 ki emergency, when the MISA was passed, more than 6 million sterilizations, the Press Council Act was disbanded, and H.R. Khanna, who was en route to becoming the Chief Justice because he had given a dissenting opinion against Indira Gandhi and condemned her act of emergency, he was waylaid, sidetracked, and Mr. Mahtab was made the Chief Justice of Supreme Court. And last but not the least, ye to acha hua that the Congress did not come to power in 2014. In 2013, they passed the Hindu Communal Violence Bill. Had this come into play, by way of being an act, फिर क्या होता हिंदुओं के साथ, वो तो सोचना भी मुझे घबराहट होती है. Thank God Narendra Modi took charge in 2014. But last but not the least point is this: there has been a halablu, and I will take 20 seconds. Pro tem speaker. Why K. Suresh, who's a Dalit, was not made pro tem speaker by the BJP? Why did the BJP make, Bhartrihari Mehtab as the pro tem speaker? Pro tem speaker, clearly, there is a convention. A member of parliament who has been the MP.
I get the larger point. Sanju Verma, I get the larger point. We'll come to pro tem speaker and, deputy speaker, the pro tem speaker panel. But Mr. Saravanan, good to have you on the show, sir. What do you make of this Samvidhan subversion debate? The Prime Minister today said that emergency was a blot, but the Congress and now Congress allies are saying that democracy is in danger. The last 10 years were undeclared emergency.
Yeah. See, the problem with the BJP is they lost the mandate of the people. The people did not give them a majority because they were living in the past. They were not talking about taking care of the present, and they did not bother about the future. That is the reason they gave only 240 seats to the BJP instead of what they sought. So the question is this: how the BJP is going to sort the pressing issues? It is NEET PG examination, why it was cancelled, NET UGC exam, NET CSIR exam, NEET UG exam. What is the government going to do? What is the BJP going to do? Have they got any foolproof methods to ensure that 50 lakh students don't suffer? And instead of addressing all this issue, you are talking about what happened 50 years back. Is this going to be of any relevance to the common man now? The problems faced by the common man now. You are asking 10 years what had happened. 10 years.
No, I am not asking, Mr. Saravanan. Look, don't blame me. I am not asking. No, I am not asking.
I'll answer. I'll come to that.
I am only asking you all the issues that you've listed. Let's make a note of it. But having said that, how can one say that this is not a democratic mandate? You use the word majority. What is the number, sir? The NDA is a pre-poll alliance. They have the numbers, they have the majority, what it takes to form a government.
I am saying, yes, see, I am saying, what's I saying? What was I saying? I was saying that the BJP on its own did not, they were declined, they got 303 seats and 60 seats have gone, just like that. Why did it go? People were angry, if not for the election commission. The way it colluded with the BJP and allowed communal polarization, BJP would not have even won 150 seats.
How many did the DMK win in Tamil Nadu? How many seats did the DMK win in Tamil Nadu?